Latvia. The home crowd are back in.
It's one of those countries in the world where basketball is the biggest sport. It means so much. They did a great job with the World Cup. Now they want to make an Olympics for the first time since 1972, I think. And it's they've looked good in preparation without winning a game. Lost narrowly to Poland. Were really in the game against Turkey, had good performances, and they've got a pretty relaxed team. Could be a real interesting one for Coach Cohn and his letting the bigs stay out of foul trouble. But they've got a lineup here that could really challenge this Latvian team.
And so this Philippines team, he took the helm again after the 2023 World Cup. And the drums and the stands in full force as we welcome you to Arena Riga in Latvia, where it is the home team, Latvia, going head-to-head with the Philippines on night 2 of this Olympic qualifying tournament. And what a start for the Philippines.
That's a pass from Soto. The two bigs just combining, and one of the ways to beat this Latvian defense is the extra quick pass. Great execution, what a start.
Schmitz had a fantastic night last night, but Taz loves this range. Couldn't quite get them off to a nice start. Justin Brownlee, the key player we talked about at the start of the game. Newsom has a few weapons as well. Looking for his bigs. Ramos gets it. Now Kai Soto. Expecting him to play a key role tonight. Here he is with ball in hand and bakes it.
The Philippines have done is taking it right down the gut on every single possession. They get round it by their pressure and the way they speed. The Philippine league is a very quick league, and a lot of these players play in their home league. So I don't think the pace is going to be the concern. Great start for the Philippines.
Kai Soto at the line for a three-point play. And he gets it done.
Still only 22. He is a young man in a big man's body at the moment. Really stepping, grows every year in his confidence.
Zodic's getting the start tonight for Latvia. Didn't play a minute last night. He nearly got them off to a nice start, but at the moment it's all Philippines. A sea of blue striding down the court. A 5-0 run, and Kai Soto's played a big part. He had the assist in the first bucket, then he had the three-point play in the second. He's causing headaches already.
Well, and the 1 to 5 in this starting line. Dwight Ramos, again, he was also really impressive in the they almost came back from double digits down to beat Poland. Plays in the Japanese league. It's a tough league, so if anyone who's not aware of Philippines basketball thought this might be just Latvia winning the game, this is a country that prides itself on its basketball. It is the biggest sport in the country. You only had to be at the World Cup to know how big it is in that country, so don't be surprised. Let's not get carried away that Latvia has just started a little bit at the start. But the Philippines are here to play.
Newsom and Brownlee. Brownlee pulls up for a triple. Oh my goodness, everything is going the Philippines' way.
He was guarded. Just made the three over the defense.
Well, Latvia are shell-shocked at the moment. Can Roland Schmitz turn the tide? Zodix hustles, and it was a good hustle in the end. Kuruks. Ramos couldn't keep it in.
You know, last night, Judah, we talked about the rhythm that Latvia had. When they move the ball, everybody moves. It's a little bit screen, catch, stop, screen, catch. It's not flowing like they want to flow at the moment, and that's the quickness of the Philippines defense that's really giving them that issue.
Zodix breaks free from the agility of this Gilas team. Goes inboard now, Krista Zodix. That was
game in the World Cup. Him and Jagas basically ran the backcourt, so this is not like a massive issue for Latvia. They would expect him to be able to deal with the situation. He started really confidently, took the shot but missed it. Now he's on the free throw line. And I think you said as well, they're so deep, everybody's interchangeable. They'll click into gear soon, and if they won't, this crowd will help them click into gear.
Newsom now. Can he keep the Philippines' good run going? Instead, it gets turned over. Schmitz with the active hands and gets the first field goal of the game for Latvia.
And why wouldn't it be Smits? Always the energy guy, always working at both ends of the floor. I think.
Yeah, they're an energy team. Both are, really.
Even though Rodion Skuric is listed as a guard, he's 190 plus. They've got that size as they get another effort play for the putback.
Fajardo has had a lovely start to this game under the rim. A massive force out there for Philippines. Kuruc pulls up for a triple. With the hand in his face, if you don't mind. Tough basket from Rodion Kuruc. He got the effort on the defensive end, able to translate it into some good offense. Just like that, it's back within 3, although Soto has something to say about that.
Again, the pass against this pressure is so important. You've got to execute it, but super cut, super pass.
Oh, good hands there by Chavas. It gets kicked around. Bertans has to go for a more comfortable range this time, but can't convert. Ramos off and running. Zodic stuffed him on the way through. So Latvia slowly finding their rhythm, but Kai Soto, he's an athletic specimen.
Absolutely.
Averaged 15.5 points and 12.5 rebounds in the last window of the Asia Cup qualifiers. He knows how to get to work on the international stage, that's for sure. Newsom loses it, but he's able to get it back and find some space with the hand as well.
That's a take. That's a finish against real chat. The Philippines are very focused, spreading the floor, sharing the ball really well. And it's about the balance of when they get into rotations that could become absolutely crucial.
Newsom can't get the M1 to go. Zodic's bringing it up from the backcourt now. 14 plays 7. Lomash, can he have an instant impact? Had a really good night last night. Zodix banks it in. To the game. Replacing Roland Schmitz.
Not a bad option to bring in.
Not at all.
An NBA vet just comes off your bench who doesn't understand what a bad shot is.
Yeah. Kai Soto into Brownlee. Oh, just sends Bertans to the deck. But it gets in Lobash's hands regardless. Kuruc has some space. 5 rebounds last night. Was one of the rare players that didn't actually score, but he put in a great stint. He had that foul trouble early, so he sat for a while.
A long while.
Yeah. I think, yeah, first period, and then we didn't see him until the 4th. He knew his role, he played it. A good look-ahead pass to Soto. It came in his hands probably a tad too late. And they get another go at it.
Yeah, just had it behind the backboard, didn't he? Had nowhere to go. Great control by the defense not wanting to reach. They knew that, you have Aguilar, because he's the only other 2-meter-plus guy really on the floor. And if he can get in, give minutes, his experience will really help this team.
Brownlee with the one-handed shot.
Now, he's just points. He's at points in so many ways.
Zodix can't get the points of his own. Brownlee looking ahead. Instead, he goes by himself. Can't get the back-to-back, just a bit hard on the backboard. Zodix with pace. He's had a really nice start to this game. Lomash! Jeez, it would have been nice. It was a through the legs assist nearly from Zodix. Newsom now. PBA champion, finals MVP and All-Star. Fajardo, a great catch and a great finish. That is strong.
They are milking, and he's always got answers, but can you execute a skip to the open shooter? He's going to have to make an adjustment unless they can put more pressure on the ball to make that pass more difficult.
Fajardo converts the 3-point play. They are out to a 10-point lead. You can see Fajardo has not missed. 7 points, 3 from 3 from the field. Davis Bertans straight into the hands of Soto. Still sticking with that same starting five, the Philippines. Latvia have made a range of subs already. And Lel Strolix on for his first minutes. And he makes an instant impact.
Played in that space behind the screen. Nice finish, nice little floater.
Newsom for the Philippines. Bertud's doing a good job here on Soto. Shot clock down to 5. Newsom pulls up and drains it.
He had a great college career at Georgetown. They've got real quality across this roster.
Against Georgia. Played a really crucial role in that game. Of course, we know he's playing with Bologna, Luca Bunky's team in Italy. So he has that connection with his coach already, and they seem to have a lot of trust in each other. Newsom doing a great job at the point so far. Ramos shares it around with Soto. Can he get in the action? Pass went too far for Fajardo. They'll try again for the baseline. 2.3 seconds left on the shot clock, so I need to be aware of that. Newsom looking for Ramos. Not much interfered there. 1.1 now on the shot clock. Let's see what they do here. The crowd are making it hard for them. So Newsom from the sideline. Strolix making it very hard for him. Newsom pots up the shot.
No responsibility. The Philippines have struggled. But at the other end, they're still holding this Latvian team to some real tough shots.
Strolix! Fajardo getting to work on Chavas. Brownlee from the top. Nails it!
They just got lost on a pick down that freed up Brownlee. Great find by Fajardo because they're literally face guarding Brownlee. Just again, great execution to free him up, to give him that half a step. That's all he needs.
Speaking of half a step, Strolix does that. Timmer can't respond. And Newsom finds some space. He can break away here and get the 2 to go.
Well,
Great anticipation.
That's how to come out of a timeout, right? You go, everything gets a bit nasty. You go fight. You're going to go like 5-0 run out the timeout. Great response to the coach.
And he was singled out, wasn't he? Coach Code said, you know, you need a defensive set. Turns into a basket for them. They were in much need of it. Although Bertud's a rare fumble. Straight into the hands of Fajardo. He kicks the head to Tamayo, stepping around and couldn't finish it off. Good hands there by Ramos, but Timmer eventually saves the day for Latvia. Normash pulls up. Can't knock it down. And Tamayo caught in the crosshairs of Matus.
You see Coach Benke on the side saying, hey, come on, run out.
Playing with Ryukyu in Japan at the moment. Won the B-League championship with the team. And in the Asia Cup qualifiers just got an average of 6.5 points, so played a nice role in those qualies. But as you mentioned, with Soto sitting down, it's sort of a similar role to the last game. We talked about when Vucevic sat down, there was a chance for Cameroon to attack. Similar for Philippines, and Soto's on a chance for Latvia to attack.
Absolutely. Yeah, they've still got a foul to give as well. They don't need to sort of panic. They do have to work hard for these 42 seconds, and you can see Soto and that coming back very quickly in the second quarter.
Lomash with some speed, and Oftana got in his way. That's better from Lomash. He took the 3 that wasn't open, I should say. It was more contested in the previous play, and this time the strong drive. Schmitz into Strolix. Back in the hands of Lobash. Oh, the play didn't work to Spitz. Bradley went in a bit too hard.
Without the two bigs, they're switching everything. And that switching everything was exactly where Brownlee got. He rotated and gets into the passing lane. It's a nice job by Coach Cohn to have that option. If he can't just play the same way with the two bigs, he doesn't just go in, he comes up with a different way of dealing with it defensively, and everybody rotated, and Brownlee gets a hand in the lane, finds himself on the free throw line, and they could end up increasing the lead without the bigs on the floor.
8 points for Justin Brownlee in the game already. We spoke about him at the start of the game as our key player, playing in Indonesia at the moment. He just gets buckets wherever he shows up. A 6-time Philippines League champion, 3-time best import of the conference in the Philippines League as well. And he gets the baskets to go. Another sub coming on for the Philippines. Brownlee will take a well-deserved rest, and Kevin Kimball gets his first look in tonight. So orchestra. So CJ Perez brought in for this last play, and he makes the three! That is the definition of instant. That's right, New Zealand beating Croatia 90-86.
That is a massive upset, the way that Croatia have been playing. That's what this Olympic qualifying tournament does, though. It's so brutal. Every game is so important.
A good start there for Rodions Kuruc in his hometown. You know, Croatia, how they played against Slovenia last night as well, so it's unbelievable result. And kudos to the New Zealand team for getting the result. A long way from home, mind you, as well. Oh, and Perez nearly went 2 from 2. Good to see him still on the floor after that amazing buzzer beater in the first period. Lomash now. Latvia find themselves in unfamiliar territory here. Just passes not quite hitting the teammates, taking uncharacteristic shots without sharing it around, and ultimately down by 17.
Again, another example. They tried to change the angle, but couldn't change it and throw it straight in. They had to stop the defense to re-establish position.
Strelnieks, Kuruc, can he go back to back? Too short. CJ Perez, he's the impact man. Strelnieks with the active hands, giving him some trouble. A few worried faces around the arena for Latvian fans. We've already got a sub from Coach Bunky. Janis Strelnieks off the floor, and Krista Zorniks, who made a nice start to the game, comes back in. And Soto back on the floor for Philippines. That's a big move. Jumper the Grilla takes his seat.
See, Latvia won't panic. They'll still keep taking those same shots, but they're not getting him in the same rhythm. Their issue is this end. They are struggling to find a way to stop this Philippine team.
Kimball nearly, and it ends up in the hands of Perez. Slices the defense, and Soto with the reverse dunk! Wow! Kai Soto with all the party tricks here tonight in Riga. Rodions Kuruc backing down on Kimball. Brownlee hustles. And we see Streltic out there for the first time for Latvia. I mean, he was their leading scorer last night, so it's completely different in terms of rotations, but have a look at this. Perez, Soto with the reverse slam. The authority from the Philippines big has been enormous tonight. And out to Soto, and again, Kai Soto wins out.
That's a super pass. Just let it there for Soto to go onto the ball. Super pass, great finish.
A good D on the opposite end too from Calvin Oftana. Still in the hands of Lomash. Zorniks pulls up, knocks it down! Big time shot from Krista Zorniks. They really needed that. Time for the Philippines now. Kimball. He pulls up for a corner. Triple of his own! Kevin Kimball! you could do, I could do better.
They just cannot stop this Filipino team. Whatever they've tried defensively, they've had an answer. And they're making big shots. Now, can they make big shots the whole game? And the way they're feeling at the moment, you've got to say they've got a good chance of, but it's the variation, the inside option like this, but a great defensive effort. But down here, Latvia will score. They'll get some point, they'll get some rhythm. Their biggest issue is how they can slow down and stop this Philippines.
I hit the same rhythm since. I mean, it's hard to follow up a shot like that, mind you.
It's one of those scenarios. He had the open mid-range. He decided to put it on the floor. Take the one with your feet set.
So Latvia down 21-39. Home crowd trying to spur them on and inject some energy into this team. But again, it gets turned over. Just passing over the blue bodies didn't work out for them. Kimbale kicks it out to Perez, steps back, and it was well short. And Kuruc makes them punishes them on the other end. A good fast break there from Rodions Kuruc. They're gonna need a lot more of that. He's had a good night so far, 7 points, 3 from 6 from the field. Justin Brownlee, and again, Kuruc comes in. Schmitz couldn't make it. Wow. He's gonna have another go. Bertard's on the floor. Zorniks. Straltic finds himself open and gets himself a back.
Just dipped a little bit on offense, and then Latvia's relentless defense comes up with a couple of steals. They have to play at a level. If they dip, Latvia will get right back in this.
And the big final word there was don't let the crowd get into it, and that's exactly what they're doing. Newsom for the Philippines. Ramos. Guarded by Bertards. He's gonna lose it here. They scramble. And again, that suffocating defense, a bit physical now. And if you don't want the crowd to get into it, this is not the way to do it.
Exactly. That's such a good one. Looks more in flow with people passing and moving.
Kuruc has played a big part in this, and he gets fouled.
And there's that difference, the pass, catch and play it off the catch. Because all the Philippines were doing was reacting to where the ball had gone, not trying to stop it going to a particular spot there. You go back to the one or two of the steals where they shot the passing lane. Everyone just played flat and allowed the catch, and Kuruc just got it and went. Draws the foul on the free throw line. We could be looking at an 11-point game, and won't be surprised if Coach Benke goes up the floor a little bit here, just to, not too much. He doesn't want to give anything easy, just to keep them under the pressure.
So Kuruc coming off 3 points and 2 rebounds against Georgia. He's already up to 7 points for the night. The equal leading scorer on the floor for Latvia alongside Zorniks. And now he's got the mantle. 9 points now for Kuruc.
Just a little bit of soft full court pressure just to keep the Philippines out of that rhythm.
Newsom looking for Soto. Steps back on his own. Fell short. And here we go, the crowd rising. Kuruc with pace. And again, they get fouled on the way in. Matus this time will head to the free throw line. And it's not the traditional way of shooting and scoring, but getting to the line is another good alternative to get themselves back in the game.
It's like watching a complete reversal. Now Latvia are the team with the momentum, playing that step quicker. The defense down the last time, they switched, they hedged really hard. And you saw Newsom then had to make a play. He couldn't then give it inside or create anything for his teammate. He had to make a tough one. They got the rebound, they're still on that roll now. This is going to be a single-digit game if he makes the free throw.
All the anticipation around the arena. Matus, and he misses, but Straltic, a great rebound. Oh, the putback was short. Wow. Can you believe it? A chance for Brownlee now. Wow. Not often you see that. We're a bit shell-shocked here.
And it's a massive, that had gone back, and it's the momentum of that would just carry it on. They've got a chance now, the Philippines, after the foul, to get it in, get a shot they want, maybe just re-establish a little bit of control of the tempo. The starters are all back in for the Philippines, but it doesn't look like the same 5 guys. And that's all about the relentless nature of the way that Latvia play this game.
Let's see if the Philippines can provide a response here. Latvia outscored them 13-7 in this period. Brownlee, the leading scorer on the floor, pulls up. And Straltic could grab the rebound and push the pace on the opposite end. Chavas and Bertans. Zodics. Driving. It just falls out of his hands, and Ramos has only got Brownlee ahead of him. He uses it perfectly, and Brownlee with the slam to finish it all off. Let's not understate the dive as well in that play. A nice response from the Philippines. Good active hands in the defense, and Ramos dishes it. Brownlee finishes it. All class from Justin Brownlee. 12 points for the game already. And Luka Bunking can't do much about that.
Ņemiet jādodas jau tagad uzreiz uz 102. sektora ieeju, jo tur jūs sagaidīs kādu no, kā saka, brīvprātīgajiem, lai, ka mēs skatām noķert reklam, jā, tātad zīmenīgi uz 102. sektoru. Dodamies, tā varētu piedalīties konkursā, kurš sāksies uzreiz pēc šīs ceturtdaļas fināla svilpas. Dodamies tagad 102. sektors. Jā, arī šeit, kas jāiekma šīs būs. Mēs redzam dalībnieks jādodas ceļā. 102.
Oh, not the biscuit! Oh, but the fans, it's really important that they get involved in this game for Latvia. We saw Coach Cohen say it in the other timeout. We saw that reaction from that fan after the shot, but it's great to see so many fans packed down in the stands. It's obviously heavily Latvia, but so many Philippines fans, they seem to travel everywhere their team goes, they're there.
And wherever they're coming, they're here. It's like, the margins are so tight, aren't they? The missed putback, Zoric had an open shooter in the corner, decided to try and force it. Could have been a different game, now they've got to do it all again.
Kudos with a deep triple. Ramos with the safe rebound. Has eyes on Newsom, but now has to stop at prop. Eventually gets Chris Newsom to Brownlee. Goes on his own, met by Chavas. Soto goes in and pops it back in.
Plays hard, you know, he's not that young man anymore, he's a fully grown man, he plays hard, great follow, great offensive work on the glass.
Bertans finds himself free, and he's always going to knock those ones down. Titus Bertans lethal from three-point range. What could Brownlee do with ball in hand? His team leading by 11. Fajardo, a great move on Chavas.
Well, he's a veteran now, Fajardo. He's had multiple world championships spots in the Philippines. Seen a lot of changes in this roster, but he's as effective as he's ever been.
Bertans goes back to back. Putting the team on his back. Titus Bertans, the captain, puts them back within 10. Soto to Newsom, and now Fajardo. Hasn't missed yet, Fajardo. Dishes it to Brownlee, and that was a bit too light on the shot. It gives Straltic a chance to transition on the opposite end. And still with Latvia here. Zordics. Kudets still has it. Soto confronted Bertans. It was a beautiful shot here from Dinas Bertans. And then he thought, yeah, I'll have another one. Back to back for the Latvian captain. Gonna come off in the midst of all that.
Well, he's on the 2 fouls, and he's been very foul prone during the prep. So he's got the 2, he's got minute 34, finished the half without him.
Bertans, does he get revenge for the missed 3? Chavas instead gets the air 1. A big Schmitz into the game as well. And it's Brownlee up against Kuruc in this duel. Backing down on Rodions, and Brownlee gets the win. And the
doesn't want it to go to the baseline in that situation. He wants it falls to the middle. Other issue.
So Brownlee with 14 points for the game. He's had a fantastic first half so far. Can he convert the 3-point play? He can. Silences the crowd for the time being. 50 seconds left in this opening half for Latvia to get some sort of momentum heading into half-time. It gets swatted away from Zonic's beautiful hands by Newsom. Brownlee now. Can he keep up his good form? 15 points, 5 boards. Justin Brownlee still with ball in hand. Ramos for 3. Oh my word! Bertans hits the deck under the rim.
They're called an unsportsmanlike foul, but I can't tell you on what or what. But they've definitely called an unsportsmanlike foul.
So a big call out there on the floor. Let's check out a replay here. So Ramos with the 3. Was it Aquila? Was it? Let's see here.
I
No.
think they've called it on
Bertans. Yeah, because he grabbed his neck and then Aguila retaliated, obviously.
Well, the wheels have come off this second quarter for Latvia in the last 30 seconds. It's re-established that 15-point lead with these 2 to come. And they'll have possession. That's a great last minute for the Philippines, especially as they protected Soto with the 2 fouls.
So Aguila with 1 more to come. Bertans takes a seat. And hey, I'm waiting for CJ Perez to come on. He hit the buzzer beater in the first period. Let's get another one. Why not? It's a beautiful first half for the Philippines. And they're going to get possession here again. 53 plays 36, a really high scoring first half, mind you, as well. 20 seconds left to make something more out of it. A big triple earlier on. Can Brownlee do it again? Oh, and this time, an offensive foul. It's starting to get pretty heated out there.
Rodions Kuruc didn't need to do what he did at all. After the call that was already made in his favor, he talked to Newsom in a very, very aggressive way, right in front of the official, who has to stop that and did a great job making the call. And they have just lost whatever control they had in this last minute. That's an 11-0 run in the last minute of this quarter. It was a 10-point game with the ball. And it's now an 18-point game. And it's...
Here and then on a high note, they've had a really bad couple of minutes. Lomash stands tall. 15. Make that 18.
He's got a very, very sweet stroke. It's any kids watching the game, just watch the form that he has.
Davis Bertans. He hasn't had too much impact on this game.
Well, he took the one field goal attempt in his period on the floor. It was his defense that started that little revival that Latvia had when he took Soto. That's not the norm. He's normally out there to score. So he's on the free throw line, the ideal place to get your rhythm going. And we talked about points in a hurry. If Evis Bertrands is on the floor, he can literally put 9, 12 points on you in no time whatsoever.
I mean, we saw it last night with him, Davis Bertans, the 9 points, 3 from 6 from three-point range, and all three of those three-pointers, I should say, came in quick succession.
Yep. He's normally also, I'm going to curse him here, really solid free throw shooting.
Yes, good.
Way over 85%, so.
Trustworthy at the line, but Latvia is still down by 16. Soto.
He's got to play him harder off the ball. He's got to, like he did in the first half when he came in, he denied that pass. He didn't let him catch it and then try. He's almost got to play harder on the pass than he does when he has the ball. Just got caught on his heels. I don't think he was expecting him to pop.
He's right with Soto again. Newsom looking for him. Soto rolls. Here's his opportunity, Kai Soto. And Bertans says no, not in my house. Not this time.
Made it so much harder for him to catch the ball on that one. 0.7 of a second. You missed the point where it just really made it hard for him to catch on the replay.
Catch and shoot coming up for Brownlee. Can't make it count.
And that's how Coach Benke would have talked about this in the locker room. One possession at a time, get a stop, then go down the floor. Let's not worry about the margin. Play the current possession, get a stop, go down the floor, get a good shot, get a stop the next time. One possession at a time, Latvia can get back in this.
Lomas sheds his feet. And Fajardo claims the rebound.
Just love the way Fajardo's playing. He's been on this team for a long time. This, as I said before, so active.
He's calling for it again here. And it went out of bounds. Oh, and Bertans just holding his shoulder there.
Going to call the offensive foul. He cleared him out. The referee, Bertans was really hard on the passing lane, this time with Fajardo. And Fajardo just got the elbow up, shoulder high, just to try and seal his space. There you go, like, there. Just extends it out. Once you extend it out, the official has to call that. But it's all about Bertans playing hard on the passing lane. And, he's a small forward. It doesn't matter how big he is. He's not used to banging around with that much size in the post. Doing a great job.
Normal foul, 15.
So good by the check over. We saw Bertans in a bit of pain there, holding his neck. But a normal foul speed called in the end. So just a Latvia ball from the sideline. It'll be in the hands of Lomas. 40 plays 56. Crowd trying to inject some energy into the team. Bertans, oh, a dive to Lomas. He gets it back. Oh, that would have been special.
I think 7 or whatever it is, 1,000 people here with a few Filipinos would have been all over that three.
Ramos, a clever move, couldn't finish it off. He's got the rebound. Soto, a 3 attempt from him. Oh. It's good! Guys, Soto doing it from everywhere. Lomas now to Schmitz. Gets it back. Roland Schmitz gets one up the opposite end.
He just has to take that because they're just gapping Schmitz. Fajardo is just holding the keyway. Schmitz has got to back himself, did that time and made it.
Ramos.
Oh!
Nice shot. Players hitting the floor everywhere.
This Filipino lineup has so many people who are just in their A-game level with the way they're finishing.
Reholds Lomash. Schmitz for back-to-back triples. Not this time.
And if you are the Philippines, you'll take that, because Schmitz is a solid three-point shooter. He's not normally someone who's going to make three after three after three. So pick your poison. He made one. Statistically, is he going to make the next one? You just back that decision.
Soto thought about another triple. Brownlee's with right with him, and Soto gets back-to-back buckets. Excellent work from Kai Soto. He's got himself up to 16 points. And you can see the difference with the points in the paint, 32 to 14. Soto and Fajardo have worked really well together. Davis Bertans, he joins a three-point party. Newsom now. Done a great job as the point guard of this team so far. Crossing over Smits. Sent Kuduk's flying.
These are making just so good.
8 points now for Newsom. Brownlee and Soto, the ones in double digits for Philippines. Lomash, can he get some redemption on the offensive end? Davis Bertans now. His brother rebounds and can't put it back. These brothers have been the heart and soul of this team for so long, and it seems like they're going to have to be the ones to try and bring him back from the brink. As you can see on the bench, Arthur Chagas, we haven't seen him tonight.
Well, it was
a similar role to Zordix last night.
And that's what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
You're not in the rotation tonight.
We know he had that knee injury recently, so perhaps a bit of precaution involved as well, but ultimately not in the lineup, it seems. Soto!
Tough move.
Yeah.
Really solid first step. Really broke the defense down. Got him so deep that made if he was going to try and block it, made it almost inevitable that it was going to be a basket interference. But it was the aggression on the move, the first step. It's just keep that check on that, the momentum in the scoreboard, not the scoreboard itself.
So the crowd really starting to get a bit edgy now around the arena.
I mean, the other part of this equation is we're talking about Latvia coming back. If they get beat big, it could be a difficult situation for them to, well, although they won so big yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, the Georgia game tomorrow becomes pretty crucial if it stays the way it is. Understatement, of course, but you know. Ramos crossing over Bertans. Oh, and banks it in. That is a tough shot from Dwight Ramos. Everything is falling in their favor.
Banks is supposed to be sharp, right?
Yeah. It's different here, man. Different place.
No rhythm at all again for Latvia. It's a bit one and done.
Brownlee, happy to take some time. He thought about it for a long time. He got his own rebound. Can he go for a third go? No. Ramos. Wow, Philippines get a third go at it in the offense. Fajardo still with it. 5 seconds for him to work with. He just puts up the shot. And Latvia breathe a sigh of relief. Lomash, he thinks about it. Newsom happy to claim the rebound. So halfway through the third period, it's still Philippines with the commanding lead, 67 to 48, 69 to 48 now. Fajardo in on the action. And the Philippines have kept off.
It's really difficult.
Just saw Ramos up to 7 points and 5 rebounds. Kuruts can't respond. And Newsom thought about applying the pressure, instead finds Soto in the corner. Uses Fajardo again. They've been working brilliantly together, these two. And Brownlee flies in.
So the cut was superb, the pass, excellent. But they allowed him to stay in the post, wait for cuts. Someone's going to get open. They didn't force him to do anything with the ball apart from stand there and wait for a pass.
20-piece confirmed for Brownlee now. He's having a great night. Schmitz, on the other hand, had such a fantastic night last night, and they just haven't been dropping for him tonight.
And Coach Benke in the last time out talks about rhythm, and that's what that's about. They're not in that same place. They're trying to score as opposed to just letting it happen, and that's where they are mentally. And again, the credit that the Philippines, forget their offense has been great, but their defensive effort has been excellent.
Woods with it. Oh, and he stepped on the baseline. Soto with excellent defense.
And when was the last time you saw a Latvian team make a pass, wait, and then try and put the ball on the floor where there's no advantage? Since they've come out of the timeout, just a single screen, one pass and a shot, no rebounders. Schmitz has missed from like close in, and then they've stepped out of bounds. No change, there's no reaction. They're waiting for that spark. I'm not sure where it's going to come from.
Spark for the Philippines has been Justin Brownlee. He's given it on to Fajardo this time. Brownlee gets it back. Kicks it to Ramos. He's starting to make some shots, and he makes the tough triple.
Wow.
He's been deadly tonight, Dwight Ramos, making really tough shots all night. He's had to fight for his 10 points, mind you. Made 2 from 2 from three-point range. And they might look to him again here. Justin Brownlee brings the ball down. They've played a heap of minutes, these starters, but they're working so well together. Fajardo. Travel. Unfortunate.
It's the same problem. Coach Benke's pleading with his team. They allowed Brownlee to stand there on the dribble, all soft, wait for a cut. Fajardo goes baseline, gives him the ball. Okay, he traveled. That never happens in the World Cup. They never let anyone settle with the ball at all. Is it a negative for them or a positive for the Philippines? Just say it's a positive for the way the Philippines are playing.
Oh, that's a good swing of momentum there for Stronix, perhaps. Can he start something with that shot? And he was the one that came off the bench. I think it was in the second period and provided that spark. He might need to try and do it again. They need something. Time's up against them now. 2.5 minutes and then another quarter to play. 74 plays 50. I mean, it's massive.
Yeah, the match was bad at half-time. It's really bad right now.
Yeah. And I can't believe I'm reading this, but already in the third term, 20 points to 12, Philippines have outscored Latvia. The scoring power has been immense, like a flurry of scores. I mean, I thought they were going well, but 20 points, that's unbelievable. Still 2.5 minutes left.
Yep.
It's in the right hands, Brownlee to Newsom. Tamayo out there in place of Soto. He's having a well-deserved rest. The shot from him falls short. Stronix now. Zonix. Crowd getting behind them. Still in the hands of Giannis Stronix, just pulls back from the elbow. And Ramos can collect it. He'll use his speed. He'll find Newsom. Tamayo's getting involved. Good hands there by Bertans. It always looked that it was going to be that way. Streltic met heavily by Tamayo. He'll go to the line.
That's a great play by Tamayo. There's no way that the Philippines are ever going to want to get anything easy for Latvia coming back. And it's a genuine attempt to block it, but whatever happened, he wasn't letting that happen. And that's really underlines their approach all the way through this game. That little bit of momentum on the steal, swiped away with the block. They've got to make it from the free throw line. We'll just get back and carry on where we were.
We see the captain come in Jumper for Gilas for the Philippines. Streltic at the line. 18 points, 100% from the field last night. This would be just his 4th point. It's completely different story to what we saw last night. We've seen Gilas again on the bench, as we spoke about a bit earlier. Unlikely to come on. It's very different to what we saw last night against Georgia. So Newsom to Ramos, a minute and a half left. Ramos getting to work on Zodix. Still with Dwight Ramos. What's he thinking? Oh, he loses it. Streltic now wants to take full advantage. Again, he's met heavily, and again, he's gonna get to the line.
I'm not sure about that one. That was a little bit more interesting an attempt to a block. The referees are happy, so.
Here's the replay. There were hands by Tamayo before it, and then, yeah. So it's Newsom's 4th foul. He's gonna have to sit. A minute left in the 3rd period. If he's wanting to stay out there for now. Referee's still talking it over.
I think he's just trying to make sure he got the right guy who called for the foul.
So there you go, they gave it to Gilas in the end, probably the right call. So Newsom remains in the 3 fouls. He'll still head to the bench and Perez will come on in his place.
So expect the half-court shot.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's finish the 3rd like we finished the 1st.
Yeah. I mean, they provided the fireworks already. Why not add another one? It's been good from Streltic. He's got to the line back-to-back times. We just needed it a bit earlier from him.
Yep.
That attack, that drive, that want. And it leaves Philippines a minute to extend their 20-point lead here at Arena Riga in front of the Latvian contingent here. Bertans gets it Gilas' way. He's been the positive for them, Davis Bertans.
Yeah. But more so at the defensive end than the offensive end, which is not how we normally talk about him. But he'll do whatever it takes. Got to make these free throws. If they get another stop and they score again, that'll give them something to get into that hard time, into end of quarter break huddle. Losing the quarter was not on their hard time agenda conversation. They said we just have to win the quarter regardless.
So Davis Bertans at the line. And there's still hope if he's there and making the first shot. So Kristaps Porzingis' brother's in the house, actually, so we might not have got Porzingis, but hey, we got some part of the family.
What they wouldn't give.
I know.
Porzingis to be in a white uniform right now.
Throw his brother out there, why not?
Kid him up, kid him up.
I mean, look, no Porzingis, but also we spoke about this in the previous game. No Grisoulas as well. That's a big out too.
Big loss in a game like this.
What they'd give to have those two back in there. For the Philippines, they've got all the weapons out on the floor at the moment. Ramos with the offensive rebound. Perez, can he do it again? Absolutely he can. CJ Perez coming in clutch.
Hey, he only makes shots in the last minute. That's all it is.
6 points, and all 6 of those points have come in about a minute, exactly.
Well, when he had more time, he took bad shots, his coach told him.
Yeah. Who gets a step closer to Paris? As the 4th quarter tips off here at Arena Riga, it's the Philippines leading Latvia by 21 points. A clinical performance from Team Gilas so far. Zodik, Schmitz, Kuruc, Timmer, and Stronix on the floor. Janis Timmer loves a deep three. That's the start they would have wanted.
But the only way to get back in the game is at this end. They've got to get stops. I'm not sure they're going to be capable of getting enough, but they've got to start one possession at a time.
Perez, Brownlee, Tamayo. Oh, here's a stop. Kuruc converts! Well, this game's got some kick in it, perhaps.
But they don't need to foul at three-quarter court. And it almost stops all that momentum.
I can't really fathom what he's done there, really. Like,
it's only Fajardo to come back to get the starters back in.
Says that won't take very long either. Tamayo. To Ramos. Five seconds to work with on the shot clock now for Dwight Ramos. Puts up the three, and that one doesn't get knocked down this time.
If that had gone down, we could we maybe just need to put it in the book.
Yeah, take the headset off, game over, I mean. But take a look at this, Latvia are right back in it. The crowd are back in it. Zonix with ball in hand. Schmitz. Zonix. Schmitz thought about the three.
Should have taken it.
Yeah. They got 4 seconds now. Zonix.
Because they end up with a bad three.
Credit to the Philippines defense there. And very un-Latvian-like. Just two players touching it in that set. Oh, there's going to be a foul called. Very interesting call.
Coach Banky's got to be a little careful here.
Yeah. Challenge it if you're angry, but don't go wild.
Just because it's late does not make it wrong.
Yeah.
Although, I'm not sure. But Coach Banky's just got to brush himself down and get up. He doesn't need a technical right now because they've got a little bit of momentum in the game.
Kuruc with the 4 fouls. He's staying out there for the time being. Soto at the line.
So impressed with Soto today. So impressed. Just the maturity of the performance as much as anything. He's still only 22. I mean, you'll know him well because he's had that time in Australia.
Yeah, played against heaps of big bodies there. Two-time NBL Fans MVP when he was at the Adelaide 36ers. So both these seasons, the fans loved him. Packed out arenas on his own. I mean, it was such a spectacle.
Easy to see why fans would love him.
Yeah. And of course, the Aussies naturally warmed up to him as well. And Latvia probably not so much here tonight, but people love watching him. Zonix. That's a clutch shot!
The only downside is they're taking a long time to get shots. I don't want them to rush, but they're taking a long time, and it's the only thing that sometimes the Philippines, they don't just want to take time here. They've got to remember to try and keep scoring.
Off Tana into the game, spinning around Zonix. He can't make the tough basket, and Zunitz is off and running against Brownlee, shoves him out of the way. Wow! 56 Latvia on a roll, 10-2 so far in this fourth period. They believe. Kuruc converts. 16 points. He's so important to stay out there. He's on those 4 fouls, as we know. Fajardo back on the floor for the Philippines. That's an important sub. Brownlee, another air ball. What is happening here? And the shot doesn't go off for Newsom. Stronach sets his feet. Oh, the crowd went up with that one. I think the roof might have just blown off this place if that went in.
You can see Coach Cohn on the side. He's going to take his time out. He would have had to have taken it if it had made it.
Yeah.
I think he still needs to take it. And
This team. We saw that fighting spirit in the World Cup. They're continuing it here in front of their home fans. They've got 6 minutes 40 to work with. The Philippines have 6 minutes 40 to save it. They wanted the offensive foul there.
And they wanted the 8-second call, which I think they should have got.
Yeah. Fajardo and Brownlee share it around. Brownlee goes baseline, dishes it to Newsom. And Zonix claims the rebound. They can go to single digits here. Timmer. Shot got blocked on the way through.
I had either put it on the floor and gone strong to the hoop.
Newsom trying to dance around Zonix. Fajardo. Ramos. Flirting with that backcourt again. Again, the shot clock ticks down to 3. Dwight Ramos. Soto Neely. And now Stronach. What can he do here? Just takes his time with it. Schmitz crosses over Fajardo. It just comes out at the wrong time for him.
Oh, Newsom got a piece of it, just had a dig at it. Schmitz just won't take the 3.
Very interesting. Newsom still with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Brownlee still out there. Played 32 minutes. Brownlee. But now the shots all of a sudden are starting to drop.
Just need that rhythm to come back for Latvia now.
5 minutes left in the game. 79 plays 67. Stronach! Another one drops. Another timeout.
Game on.
4 minutes 52. 79 plays 69. Justin Brownlee has been immense for this Philippines team. 20 points for him in this ball game. Steps back on Timmer. That's better from Brownlee.
Timmer let him settle.
Yeah.
Didn't chase him, didn't ask him to get rid of the ball. He just stood there and you're not penetrating, but he just let him take it.
And Smits finds a lane and finds a bucket.
Much better tempo, early shot with an option they wanted. It's still down this end though. They've got to play hard at this end.
7 points now for Smits. Brownlee the loop. The oop, I should say, to Soto, but it doesn't pay off. Stronach back to 10 points. Timmer. I thought he was going to go for the 3. Kicks it out. Lomash. Not quite. Good hustle by Brownlee.
Brownlee is okay. He scored like his effort on top of the points he scored is phenomenal at the moment. He is taking his team on his shoulders, both ends of the floor.
And they're happy to let the shot clock tick down. Brownlee pulls up and gets the F1 on top of the triple. Justin Brownlee comes up clutch. Aguilar and Tamilo hugging on the bench. Timmer can't believe it. Brownlee is ice cold. Swish from Justin Brownlee, but the hand in his face.
Wow.
His 25th point of the game. The Philippines bench absolutely loving it. What a response out of the timeout from Justin Brownlee. One to come.
Well, we gave Timmer a hard time on the first one where he didn't play him hard. He did not play him hard on that one.
Yeah.
It's just a Brownlee, maybe let him get the ball too far up before he had his hand up, but he was on him and in the end he fouled him. But Brownlee's just carrying now. Comes up with a steal at one end after getting the 2 and the 3, 5 points and a steal since the timeout. Wow, he's had a game.
And he converts the 4-point play. And Brownlee's going to come off. Very interesting. He's going to come for, I reckon, 30 seconds at max. Has to be. A little blow.
Well, Brownlee, maybe he'll just play him on offense and give him a blow and try and get him some way, get him some recovery time.
Naitis Bertans onto the floor. Schmitz, this time he takes a three. Doesn't nail it. Kurutz out rebound Soto. He gets the putback.
What a rebound. Absolute phenomenal rebound by Kurutz.
12 points the margin now.
Absolutely need stops. Without Brownlee on the floor, get a stop, get it under 10.
Newsom fouled. Just quietly, I feel like Brownlee will want to stay out there. 26 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. He's on the verge of triple-double.
Oh, yeah.
And straight like that, he's going to come back on.
Yeah.
He's going to fight for that elusive stay. He's going to fight for the win. Again, what you predicted, Mark. It looks like defense off, offense on.
And it's almost as though Brownlee said, I'm not going to let us lose this game from this point.
Yeah.
You know, we've done too much to give ourselves a chance to win.
Fajardo's been fantastic.
Every one of these starters has had a great game.
Yeah, can't fault anyone.
Absolutely not.
Newsom. Brownlee sets himself, then goes baseline, then gets blocked. Shot clock violation. Kurut's very chatty tonight. Again, he's going after his opposition. Yes, yes, a bit edgy. And now time's starting to really come against the Latvian team. Philippines have fought back really nicely into this one. After a 13-2 start, it's 17-8. But Schmitz gets himself in.
That's a pass. There was no lot of space for that pass. He just found an angle. They haven't played hard on the pick and roll for this quarter, in fact.
Soto, offensive foul. Big call.
Super. Again, the defensive effort. And Kurutz trying, and that was Bertans. Again, the same thing. There you go. Palm of the hand on the body. Makes it easy for the official. The official still has to call it.
Bertans has defended Soto wonderfully this game.
Huge possession.
2 minutes left. Lomash can't get through. Beautiful defense, and guess who? Brownlee again. Bang. Get that out of here. Had Soto flying in his face as well. You think, oh, Soto's money for that block, but Brownlee at both ends is immense. 10 points the margin. Bertans, this is crucial. It falls short. How big will that be? Ramos now loses it. Sideline ball still for Philippines. Minute 46 left. It's a bit of a warning for the Philippines bench. Take a seat, boys. It's a wild ride and it's going to continue here tonight. Newsom was looking for Brownlee. He got hit on the way through.
Wow.
Wow. Latvian ball.
This is their last chance right now. They need to score, stop, score, and then they got a chance.
That timeout's going to be called. Luka Bunky's going to draw up a play.
And it will advance it.
Yeah. Finals, points differential comes into it. All the mathematicians out there licking their lips. McCann Schmitz score. Lomash gets the bucket. They need the stop here. It just needs to keep continuing for Latvia. Or can the Philippines continue to apply their trademark pressure that they've done so well this entire game. Taking their time with it. Newsom gets rid of the body. And Schmitz commits the foul. Everyone takes a sigh of breath here. Points and 4 rebounds. Doesn't look like a heap, but he's controlled the tempo.
I don't think they do this without Newsom the way he's played.
Yeah.
His time with the ball takes loads of pressure off people. His delivery and getting him into whatever coach wanted them to run. He's had a super game. And defensively, he's been there with everybody.
3 from 4 from free throw range for Chris Newsom. Second one's good to go as well. Minute 21 now for Latvia. Down by 10. They need to hurry it up. Lomash goes quick. Doesn't get the bucket. Soto came close to that ring. Got the rebound. Slapped out of Bertens' hands.
Came off Newsom's foot.
Yeah. Sorry, slapped out of Newsom's hand by Bertens.
See, because Latvia have dragged themselves back into the game, they're going to be relatively safe for a semi-final spot. But they won't know who they're going to play.
Yeah.
They won't know if they're first or second, but their massive win yesterday has put them in a position where getting back into this game should be enough to see the semi-final.
Stronex, the shot falls short. A minute left now for the Philippines. Can they continue to apply the pressure? So Latvia in the bonus. Ramos walks to the line. Kimbayo celebrating on the bench. It's been an absolutely fantastic performance from the Philippines. Not many expected this.
Oh.
They have defied the odds. Against a really vocal crowd as well. I mean, it's one thing to do it against a really strong team, but against a crowd that is completely against you, really, it's quite an effort. And here's CJ Perez.
Well, it's the last minute.
Yeah, last minute man, last minute specialist. What's he got in store for us in this last 48 seconds? Can he put the icing on the cake? Or can Latvia continue to pull back and give their crowd something to cheer about? Bertans loves the look of that. That's big. They need to get the stop here very quickly here, Latvia. Newsom finds a way through.
Yeah.
Offensive foul. 30 seconds, 9-point margin. Latvia ball. Great D by Bertans. And his brother doing the work on the offensive end, draining that triple. His fourth foul confirmed for Newsom. So Lomash from the sideline.
You'd expect them to try and get Davis Bertans another look. He normally makes them in bunches.
Yes.
They need the three.
Here he is. Gives it back to Lomash. He wants to get in the better spot here, Bertans. Lomash gets fouled.
Had a foul to give,
Yeah,
so.
not a bad one. 24 seconds now. 9-point margin. Coach Cohn can only watch on. What have Latvia got? Strelnieks. Crowd rising to its feet. Titus Bertaz. Newsom cuts it off. Brilliant. Got the crucial touch. Clock ticks down once again. Less time for Latvia to pull off a miracle. Haven't led it all this game. I'll take it.